Okay, now let us have a look at question 2. Right. Question 2, only 4 marks. So this is a very easy question, right? You might come across this type of question when you do the final. Okay, so please listen carefully, right? So how do you answer this type of question? Okay, so the information given is basically we have here the direct material cost, direct labor cost of job J6. 1005 is for the direct material, obviously, and 1002 is for the direct labor. Okay, whenever you see this type of soalan, usually whatever number comes first to represent the item yang depan sekali lah, kan, yang the first one to be explained. Okay, so in this case direct material, right? That why it is using the word respectively too. Okay, overhead costs. Okay, overhead costs to be charged. Okay, at 120% of direct labor cost. Okay, of this cost, kan, because direct labor cost is 1002. Okay, this is basic English. Okay, next we have the profit margin of 20%. Okay, so remember it is margin. Okay, margin is when the selling price is 100%. Okay, since the profit is 20%, okay, it means that your cost is 80%. Right, that is margin. Okay, so the question asks you to determine, to calculate cost related to job J6. So the cost, okay, to be charged, okay, to this job is basically we only have the direct material cost 1005, okay, as well as the direct labor cost 1002. Okay, so this is our prime cost basically. And next, okay, this is prime cost. We do have overheads, okay, and the overhead is charged based on 120% of direct labor cost. So meaning that 120% of 1002. Okay, so basically you can determine that how much is the overhead. If I'm not mistaken, it is 240 maybe. Okay, 240, something like that. Okay, 240. Okay, and then we add this up, it becomes 2940. This is our production cost. Okay, our production cost. And we do not have any other information. So basically our production cost is the total cost. Okay, is also the total cost lah, because we do not have the information such as admin overhead, selling overhead, so on and so forth. Okay, etc. etc. So 2940 is also our total cost. Alright, so that is to answer A. How do we determine the selling price? Okay, we know that the margin is 20%. Okay, the margin is 20%. Oh, sorry. Not 120, 20%. Okay. Let me double check with my phone calculator. Okay, yes, correct. It is 240. Okay. So our total cost is 2940. That will be A. Now the selling price. Okay, we know that the margin is 20%. So how we determine the selling price? Okay, so when it is margin, okay, as I explained to you in class before this, okay, kalau margin, okay, since we know the profit is 20%, okay, and margin means selling price would be 100%, so the total cost ni is represented by 80%, the weightage. Okay, 80%, sebab because the equation works this way, kan, the equation total cost plus profit, that will give us the selling price. So margin, selling price is represented by 100%. Since profit is 20, okay, in order for us to dapat the 100% tu bila profit 20, kita kena tolak lah. Okay, so baki tu 80% is the cost here, kan? And we have determined this cost, which is 2940. So basically, to get the selling price, kita just ambil je. Okay, I explain this in class. Kita just ambil je the 80% tu and darab lah. Okay, darab. So we can get the selling price straight away. Remember, this is only works for margin. Okay, margin. The word will be different kalau dia markup. Okay, the answer is 3675. Okay, the word will be different kalau dia markup. Right, ni margin I'm explaining on margin. Okay, so this is selling price. This is to answer B. Okay, what about C? Okay, we know that total cost plus profit equals to selling price. So to determine the profit, kalau kita bawa total cost tu ke sini, okay, kita dah langgar dia simbol sama dengan kan. So dia akan jadi selling price tolak total cost. Betul? So selling price is 3675. Total cost is 2940. So basically the profit is how much? Okay, try to determine that, right? From this equation. Okay, from this equation, you can actually work out the selling price, you can actually work out the total cost, you can actually work out the profit. Kan? Tengok yang mana yang you initially, okay, work out first. Okay, and you can continue from there. Okay, cuma dia tak boleh salah lah. Once the equation tu you dapat, once the equation tu you, the concept is wrong kan. Kan, you bayangkan macam total cost minus profit in order to dapat the selling price. Okay, and then everything akan go haywire lah. Okay, so kena ingat betul-betul total cost plus profit. Okay, dapat selling price. Because the selling price tu should be besar daripada total cost. Okay, so macam mana selling price tu jadi besar? Because we add our total cost tu with certain number or certain percentage of profit. Okay, so the cost plus profit equals to selling price. Okay, if you do your assignment, okay, you can basically understand that particular concept. Okay, but if you depends on your group members, okay, to complete your assignment, okay, for you, then let me be honest lah, okay, obviously, okay, somewhere in the road later, right, maybe during the final exam, okay, you akan confused on this chapter, right, sedangkan chapter ni senang sangat nak score. Kan, discuss tadi dalam a few, like 5 to 6 minutes je tadi. Okay, dah free dapat 4 marks. Kan? Alright, okay, so now try to determine the profit lah. Okay.